Hey, it's your boy C6OL, Mr. Jim to himself, better known as Way Up 60. I'm talking about, man, I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, you feel me? Been trying to juggle two jobs and shit, you feel me? Trying to juggle the studio and trying to juggle the shoe store, you feel me? So, been kind of busy lately, but I'm just trying to run it up. But look, I know I ain't told no penitentiary stores in a minute, but I'm finna get on here and give y'all one. And the reason why I'm finna give you one today is cause motherfucking I just ran across a nigga who I did time with when I was down in Morgan County and shit. A lot of my stores gonna come from Morgan County because I spent most of my Tennessee time in Morgan County, you feel me? Separate between Morgan County, Northeast and Charles Bass. But this one right here come from Morgan County, you feel me? If I ain't mistaken, I think I told y'all the story already about how we locked 21 down, you feel me? How we got the triangle locked down and that shit ain't never come off locked down. If I ain't told y'all that story, get in the comments and tell me to tell y'all that story, you feel me? But I think I did say it, you feel me? If I didn't, then I'll get on there and say it. Just remind me if I told y'all or not. But I was up by my shoe store, you feel me? Ran across somebody who I did time with in Morgan County, and he something different, you feel me? Different little organization or whatnot. You feel me? Stand up nigga though, he a stand up nigga. But at the time we wasn't seeing eye to eye. Not necessarily me and him, but what I am and what he is we just wasn't seeing eye to eye at the time, you feel me? So we in the process, we locked down, some shit happened, you feel me? And they got stuck on, Sergeant got stuck on. They got us locked down, you feel me? They coming to grab niggas out. They sending niggas to the hole and shit after they check the tapes and shit. So we in our cells. So I sleep in the corner right here. Top walk all the way to the end, you feel me? Niggas walk going this way, but in the corner. My nigga Mac J, he from the city. He sleeping in the cell right next to me, you feel me? He in the cell with my nigga Cuddy. Cuddy, he is what I am. Mac J right there next to him, you feel me? On the other end of the hallway, well, not the other end of the hallway, but the other end of my wall, on my wall, there was a nigga named Murdoch in there. Murdoch and JT in the same cell. You feel me? JT the nigga I just ran across. Motherfucker, before I get into the story, let me tell y'all, motherfucker, when I just ran into him or whatnot, he like, damn cool, you remember me? I'm like, yeah, I remember you, homie. What you got going? Boom, we just get to shooting shit, talking shit. He like, what you doing that this way? I'm like, man, open the shoe store up, did this and that, you feel me? Come around there, check the shoes out and shit, you feel me? Come shop with me. He got his old lady with him or whatnot. He like, man, he telling his old lady, he like, man, dude right there was a fool behind the fence. He like, man, some shit had cracked off or whatnot, you feel me? He like, dude really ain't got no understanding. He like, but him right there, he like, man, dude right there, that he was him, you feel me? He like, man, I just want to tell you, homie. He like, man, I ain't scared of no man, you feel me? He like, I ain't scared of no man. I ain't scared because everybody bleed like I bleed. He like, man, I just didn't want this shit to go the way it was gonna go because I already been through it before. I've been through this shit before. Well, two different people got them in two different fractions of go with it. He like, I just don't want to see it go that way again. He like, but at the same time, he like, man, nigga, I know you're crazy in the motherfucker. So he like, I just didn't want to see it go like it. So I'm like, man, I feel you. I said, man, I've been through a couple of them myself, you feel me? Like, I said, I really didn't want it to go that way either, but at the same time, the shit was bullshit. Everything that was going on was it was over some bullshit. It was flugazing. So, I talking to him, talking to his old lady and shit. We get talking. She getting ready to leave and shit. He like, man, bro, put my number in your phone. I'm like, all right, say less. I lock his number in. Hit his line real quick. Tell him lock me in. Only way I'm gonna answer the phone is if I got you, not even if I got you locked in my phones. I don't save numbers. Only way I'm gonna answer this phone is if we got a text thread. If I ain't got a text thread, which I ain't gonna never answer. But it made me think about it, man. You feel me? About the situation. And when I say he a stand-up nigga, JT a stand-up nigga, you feel me? We in the sales, we locked down. Mac J talking to me. Mac J like, man, listen, cuz I don't know what was going on. He said, man, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of that shit, you feel me? He like, man, I feel like it was some bullshit. It shouldn't have escalated the way it escalated. He like, man, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, and that. But while he talking, I hear Murdoch holler out, man, cuz, he said, hey, fuck that nigga. He like, man, fuck what he talking about. When them doors crack, y'all know what's up. We finna go on and this Murdoch talking. Now Murdoch, you know me. Murdoch really didn't want to go down that road, but he had to save face. I guess he was trying to save face, or I guess he just really felt like, motherfucker, he ready to crash all the way out and say fuck everything. So Murdoch and JT in the cell together. Alright, mind you. While Murdoch saying all that shit, me and Mac J talking. Mac J shaking his head like, man, damn. Murdoch, I guess he had more rank, bigger stature in the organization they was in. So he tell Mac J, get off the dope. Mac J get off the dope, but he get on the side where only I can see him through my window, you feel me? So Mac J get to the side, he like, what he talking about? He like, man, cuz, fuck what he talking about, you feel me? He like, man, I ain't on that. He like, man, if it go down, he like, man, this my nigga funny. Man, free that nigga Mac J, man. My nigga Mac J locked back up on the body, man, you feel me? But Mac J so funny. Mac J like, man, fuck what he talking about, I ain't on that. He said, I'm gonna shoot you a kite. Say less. He like, man, look for it. So about 10 minutes go by, all of a sudden, here come a kite up under my door. I pop the kite over, Mac J say, cuz, 615 over everything, cuz, fuck what them niggas talk about. When we come out and this shit hit the fan, he said, man, listen, I ain't gonna go for you, you don't go for me, you feel me? He like, we gonna keep it like that, you feel me? I go with the mother niggas, you feel me? And you can go with them mother niggas. He like, man, but we gonna keep that shit 615. He like, so you don't go for me, I ain't gonna go for you. And I'm like, man, I'm laughing at it, cause I'm like, man, Mac J funny as fuck, dude, hilarious. You see Mac J in real life or talk to him, everything he say funny as fuck. He funny in a motherfucker. Matter of fact, he look like Lil Woody. So picture Lil Woody. You feel me? That's my nigga Mac J, you feel me? He funny in a motherfucker. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I got there and hit him back on the kite and shoot that shit back underneath the door. He getting the dope. He got them like, yeah, then he got them, he hit the little boss shit up. And I was like, man, say lit, nigga. Check them ears up and I went on laid back down. Now before the doors crack open, now mind you, like I said, they got us on lockdown. Before the doors crack open, they coming around the feed. As they coming around the feed, you feel me? Motherfucker, they let all the flaps down, all the pie flaps down. That way they can send the trays through. When they coming through the feed, motherfucking the Rock Man, he slipped me another kite. Now mind you, I don't got the compound at the time. At the time, the homeboy Real hit the compound. I ain't got the compound at the time. Real in the same pod as me though. Real downstairs. But everybody knew I had the compound before Real came out. You feel me? So JT sent me a kite. JT a diplomatical motherfucker. He fight with them politics. He diplomatical than a motherfucker. JT hit me with a kite. JT like, bro, I'm already working on this scene. to find out what was going on and shit, and how this nigga got butchered. But the nigga ain't on count. So you can't hold us accountable for this. You can't hold the deck accountable for what the fuck this nigga did. He not on count at the time. So he shoot me a cool little kite or whatnot. I get some understanding. My response was simple. Gotta holler at Rio. It ain't my call. So it's really what Rio wanna do. You need to holler at Rio. So I shoot it back to him. Next morning, goddamn. Well, they got the kite that night when they were picking up the trash and shit. When they were picking up the trash, and shot the kite back to him. Next morning, the kite come back through for breakfast. So on the kite, he like, man, look, I don't know him like that. You feel me? He like, man, politic on your end, I'm politic on my end. Let's put a stop to this shit before it escalate and motherfucking this shit travels. Anybody who been in the penitentiary know how that shit can travel in the penitentiary. If it crack off at this penitentiary, you bet your ass it's gonna travel to different penitentiaries, you feel me? Because it's two organizations. He like, man, so let's dead this shit before it escalate and then this shit go statewide. So I'm like, all right, say less, homie. So boom, at the time, nigga, I still got my line in my cell because motherfucking most niggas put their lines up, but at the time I hit a fall guy. Shout out my nigga ATL, you feel me? They hit me in the cell ATL. He was BVL, you feel me? So I got ATL in the cell with my fall guy, so I got the line in the room with me. I know Real keep his line with him at all times, you feel me? He ain't putting a motherfucking thing up. So I bang Real on the line. I'm like, hey, cuz, I'm sitting back, we politicking and shit. He telling me what's going on and shit, really. Nah, before I could hit Real, cause Real got picked up on that shit. Real got picked up. Julie got picked up. You feel me? They picked Chris O up. They picked up a couple. They picked up a couple of the homies, you feel me? Quite a few of the homies. I took them on about it up. But Real ended up coming back out. They end up running the tape, see Real had nothing to do with it, you feel me? So they end up kicking Real back out. So when Real come back out, I hit Real on the jet, you feel me? We end up talking, I'm telling Real, I'm like, man, look, they deck holder down there, you feel me? Well, he ain't they deck holder, but he like they voice or whatnot. I'm like, man, he been hitting me with these kites and shit, and did what he's saying. He wanna squash this shit for it escalate. So shit, Real like, man, fuck that shit. We gonna do what we do. I'm telling Real, I'm like, nah, give it some thought. I'm like, cause, you know, like I said, everybody knew I hit the pound before Real came out. So I'm already knowing what the fuck really was going on. They was already on some flugaze ass shit from the jump. Cause the homeboys was doing some shit with some of they folks. And they folks was trying to sneak and do some shit through the homeboys without they folks knowing because they wasn't trying to pay. You feel me? Even though the nigga wasn't on count at the time, he still had to pay dues. And he wasn't trying to pay them dues. So he was trying to sneak and get a bag through the homie and shit. So the homie and them end up, man, switching it out, you feel me? End up shoe showing them. And then goddamn gave him the bullshit bag. Not only did they give him the bullshit bag, turned around, went in there and robbed him and told him, now you owe me because the bag was bullshit. So I'm gonna take your phone, this and that. So they robbed the nigga on top of giving him a bullshit bag. And then told the nigga, you owe me this money for this. And on top of you owing me this money for this, you also owe me, you want your phone back, you gotta pay this to get the phone back. So I'm already knowing my homeboys really all the way in the wrong. They all the way in the wrong. But at the same time, you know, you ride for your car. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm telling Real, I'm like, man, listen, cuz. Listen to what the mind saying, cuz they don't want this shit to escalate, man. We don't want this shit to go statewide. Let's dead this shit now. So now I gotta tell Real the truth. I gotta tell Real what the fuck was going on and why this shit even cracked off in the first place. So I tell Real what was going on and shit. He like, all right, say less. He like, man, look, we're gonna pull up. We're gonna have to sit down. All right, man, don't nobody know what a sit down is. It's a good thing you don't know what a sit down is, because that means you ain't never been in a situation to where you had to have a sit down. So that means you ain't never been in a situation where you know your motherfucking life in jeopardy. Your life on the line at the moment. So we got down, go have to sit down. Matter of fact, we didn't even get a chance to have to sit down quite yet. So what I did was I get a line down there to JT. We all get on the conference call, we get to talking, we get to politicking and shit now. Mind you now, at this point in time, they outnumbered. They outnumbered like a motherfucker. Because the unit we was in, at that point in time, our car was like motherfucking, it was probably like goddamn 16 of us in one unit. Now, after they people got grabbed up, after some of they people got grabbed up, the ones that was left in the unit was probably about 4, maybe 5 of them. Us, after our people got grabbed up and all that shit, it still left at least goddamn 10 of us in the pod, maybe 11, because they only grabbed like 5 of us, 4 or 5 of us. They grabbed 6, I think, because Rhea ended up coming back out. Juve ended up coming back out, but he coming back out a little bit later. But they was outnumbered 2-1, guaranteed. So shit, we got down. We had to talk. JT got there. He stood on 10. He like, look, I've been through this already. I already know where it's gonna go. Please believe me when I tell you I am not tucking tail. I'm not tucking tail. I'm not hiding. Motherfucking. I just know where this shit can go. And to keep it from going there, let's dead this shit. He like, man, I don't know what my people did. He ain't no count. I don't want to goddamn. He like, man, I don't want to let shit get too far out of hand or whatnot. But we already doing our investigation. Let us get to the bottom of shit. I tell him, say less. We gonna get that. We gonna do it. Y'all do the investigation on y'all end. We know what the fuck going on our end. So shit, after they get to talking or whatnot, they get their understanding on what's going on and what's finna happen and all the above. Motherfucking JT, he ended up goddamn getting back up with me. I let him hold the line for a second. He ended up getting back up with me. He like, man, come find out, man, our people was in the wrong. They was doing some shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. He like, man, shit, we gonna reprimand that. He like, on the only thing we got, on the situation we really got on our end is about the phone. We like, all right, shit, we gotta understand. Dude had went in half with another one of they folks on the phone. So the other nigga who phone he went in half with was like, man, I can't take no L on my shit. That was my phone. He like, we half and half, so half that phone was mine, did this and that. So we like, all right, we're gonna get this squashed, you feel me, to keep it from escalating. We like, shit, we'll get the phone back that way, but y'all gotta pay the other half for the phone. So shit, he said he was half on the phone. He want the phone back, he need to pay for the other half of the phone. If not, he gotta take it over to his people, because his people the one who's doing the fuck shit. So shit, we end up goddamn, we ain't come out of lockdown completely because they kept us on. That unit never came off lockdown. Mind you, I got out the penitentiary in 2017. Matter of fact, in a couple days in November, it'll be 7 years I've been home. 8 years. Let me see, it's 17. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh shit, it'll be 7 years this year, you feel me? So it's like we never came out of lockdown. To this day they got that unit, that whole triangle still on lockdown. All behind that incident. So shit, we end up coming out whatnot on showers and shit. So we come out for showers. They let out each walk, take a shower and shit. Man, the shows I did when we come out to take showers and shit, we pull up. Goddamn, you know, Murdoch had it on his chest. He felt a certain type of way. JT hushed him. Man, shut up. Saying, man, nigga, you gonna crash us out. And on this walk, it was me, Cuddy, Chris O. I think we had like one more homie on the walk, you feel me? So motherfucking, once I let this shit, it was only Mac J, Murdoch, and JT on the walk. So it was 4 of us, maybe 5 of us on the walk, and just 3 of them on the walk. Motherfucking, JT come out, boom, to show solidarity. We hit up right there with the one love, you feel me? I think that's a state nationwide shit. I think everybody hit over with the one love, you feel me? But to let it be known, we squashing shit and whatnot, nigga. We hit up with the one love, you feel me? Boom, show love. Goddamn, to dead that situation. But in reality, man, that situation really could have got so ugly. It really could have turned up farther than what it did. But what was going through our head was still, how did he get there? You feel me? When he wasn't on count. If he wasn't on count, how did he get there? One of y'all folks had to give it to him. So, come find out, it was another one of they folks who really wasn't on count no more. But he holds so much sway in whatever penitentiary he go to, because he always got to move. He still move with them as if he was still one of them. Come to find out, he the one that passed the nigga the butchers and told the nigga to go take care of the business when all the shit started taking place. Even though he fucked it up. He did get off. He got off. But he didn't goddamn get out the way they was expecting him to, or how he was expecting himself to, or whatnot. Because he ended up taking the L. And Sergeant ended up getting stuck on in the process. But all that to say, man, you feel me? I respected how JT handled that situation, because shit could have went left real fast and it could have got deadly in that motherfucker. But he politicked it on their end to put an end to the situation. And I guess you could say I politicked it on our end to put this shit to bed without it escalating and going farther than what it should have went, you feel me? But just running into him again, you feel me, brought up the old memory of motherfucking that little situation and how me and JT come acquainted with each other and whatnot, you feel me? And like I said, man, we just seen each other, ran into each other, we talked, you feel me? He cutting hair now. I tell him I got the shoe store now, you feel me? I'm gonna open up a barbershop here in the next couple months. Told him, man, come on through and I'm gonna give you a seat, you feel me? I'm gonna open a chair for you. So, you know, from behind the fence to, you feel me, from the prison yard to the goddamn free world, man. You feel me? We doing that. We gonna make sure we do that, man. You feel me? But I couldn't say nothing but in front of his gal, like, man, you gotta stand up, nigga. You feel me? You gotta stand up, nigga. You feel me? Because he motherfucking stood his ground and stood on 10 when they knew they was greatly outnumbered. You feel me? He politicked peace when motherfucking it could have been way, way worse. We could have been in turmoil out there, bitch, you feel me? But he politicked peace, you feel me? And I take my hat off for that, you feel me? Man, shout out to JT, man, you feel me? And y'all gotta excuse me doing all this pacing and shit, you feel me? I do a lot of pacing, walking back and forth. I'm really finna close the store down, as y'all see, man. I already gonna shut shit down, you feel me? And yeah, I am at the shoe store right now, you feel me? So shout outs, man, you feel me? I got shoes and shit here, well, studio set up, clothes, all that good shit, no bullshit, you feel me, man? You feel me? If you're in the Tennessee area, man, come shop with the kids, you feel me? And then shout out to, man, what they doing on the West Coast right now, man. I see they promoting peace out there right now, you feel me? That's a good look on y'all, you feel me? Because there's been a lot of shit going on, whatnot, you feel me? So y'all pushing peace, man. That shit, it really, it go, that shit, it go across the whole U.S., you feel me? It ain't just out there, you feel me? Y'all broke a peace, man. That shit gonna go statewide, you feel me? That shit gonna go state to state. And man, that shit right there is a real good look, man. But you know, it's your boy C6OL, Mr. GM2 himself, better known as Mr. Way Up 60. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all ain't already subscribed, get on here, subscribe, like, comment. And if I haven't told y'all that story yet, man, get inside the comments, man, and tell me I did not tell the story about the whole sticking situation shit and how we locked the triangle down. And I get on here and I tell y'all that story. Until then,